Hey everybody, welcome to day 360 of Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It's Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025, and welcome to my world. All right, we are super close to hitting our sales goal for today. I imagine by the end of the day, maybe we'll have hit it, maybe we'll not. Stay tuned for tomorrow, but we're close. And you know what? Sometimes that is just good enough, especially when the week was off to a good start. All right, so I am reset to zero. I just shipped out the items trying to hit that number that I had for this afternoon, dealt with a couple customer issues and feeling good. Yeah. So if you haven't reset to zero tonight. It'll feel really good going into tomorrow. So I forgot something. All right. So one of my fears is to forget to record before I hit the 1 year mark of Reseller Reflections. I didn't forget that. And then I was thinking about that and I thought, well, that's kind of just arbitrary. Like I'm the only one on the planet that cares about that. Like just so I could say like I did it straight for a year. And you know, I'm a couple of days away, right? A couple days away, 5 days away, 5 days away from that. So I think the day is June 8th will be the year mark. So anyway, didn't forget that. So yeah, hopefully I can keep it going for 5 more days so that I can say I did it for a year straight. I don't know. Just very like arbitrary. It doesn't really matter if I miss a day. But anyway, that is not what I forgot. I forgot something that is so ridiculously important. And it is really that I love what I do. I have designed my whole life to be able to, run this business, and be there with my family and do things. And I've designed this whole life of doing something I absolutely love that is close to my heart, like keeping things out of the landfill, recycling goods and money back into our communities, being able to support nonprofits. Like, wow, awesome. That is really joyful. That is pretty amazing. All right. That was not where I have been. Now, I have given that advice to Molly countless times over the past couple months. Like, I'm saying it, but I'm not living it. And it occurred to me yesterday was kind of my word for the day was persevere, which was a terrible idea. Jill said in Motivation in Minutes, I thought that was a terrible word yesterday. And you know what? That was a terrible word because it really just made everything seem like drudgery. And yeah, that wasn't a good choice, but we learn from our mistakes. So my word today, I woke up this morning and I was just, thinking about things. Actually, before I even went to bed last night, I was thinking, I don't want to go through this. Like I have to find the joy or remember the joy in what I do and stop putting so much, pressure on myself. I spent the past almost 2 years, year and a half rebuilding the business. And it has been challenging and I've had to work really hard and that has been my focus. So joy and finding the joy in the business part of this was not my focus. Surviving, paying my bills, getting things rebuilt. That was my focus. And I lost sight of the most important thing. So I have this Ralph Waldo Emerson quote, and I love it. I've used it before on here, but it is nothing great is ever achieved without enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is really, I always say it's the most underrated thing. Like people don't give it enough credit. But to be enthusiastic about what you do, if you're going for a job interview, like that's the number one thing that will get you hired is enthusiasm. So anyway, I got up this morning. I didn't have the word picked out. I didn't know exactly what I was like, how I was going to go about my day, but I was driving to the gym and I'm like, you know what? I think it might be enthusiasm and, finding the joy in all of the, like, I absolutely love what I do. And I totally forgot that. So, if you've designed this business or you're starting this business and you're reselling, or whatever you're doing, remind yourself of why you love it and why you do it and what your reasons are. and find the joy in those everyday things. Like I was so busy checking boxes and, making sure my tactics were done and making sure I hit my sales numbers and my listing goals and all, getting the shipping done, which is not my favorite thing in the world. And you know what? Today it was so much fun. I thought, oh my gosh, here's one more thing that is not going to a landfill. This is one more thing that is going to get to somebody and make them happy that they've been looking for. And it was awesome. Yeah. All right. So that is what I forgot. I didn't forget to record reseller reflections. So yeah, find the joy, the meaning, and remember all of that. All right. So anyway, I'm on my way to, I'm kind of thinking about this. Like I'm on my way to the gym and I have a little bit of a drive. It takes me about 25 minutes to get there. And I get to the spin class and one of my friends who is got her certification a little bit ago is teaching like one of her, she said it was her 5th class. And she was like really excited and really enthusiastic about it. And I just saw how contagious that was in the room and how amazing that was. Like when somebody's excited about what they're doing and they're finding the joy in what they're doing. And she did such an awesome job. I had to text her after the fact because she did like a whole theme and she did some trivia. It was all like 80s movie songs. So, and it was just really fun. And the enthusiasm was like absolutely contagious. And it's just so nice to see people excited about what they do and pumped about it. So that like was just a random that even happened. And so that got me going and then came back for motivation in minutes. And, the enthusiasm was contagious that I had when we did motivation in minutes this morning. And it was inspiring. And it was just such an awesome way to move through the day. And I literally can't wait to do it again tomorrow. So I'm so happy I remembered this. And yeah, so thanks for taking this ride along with me. If you haven't tried enthusiasm, you know what? Give it a shot. If you are doing something you love, find the joy in it. Remember why you're doing it. I think that applies to most of us resellers. It is not the job that you do because you want to be a millionaire. It is not the job you do or the business you run because you want to be famous. It's not any of those things. There's other reasons that we do it. And a lot of them are because we enjoy it and we believe in it. All right. I hope everybody has just a very wonderful night. And I will see you on day 361 of Reseller Reflections. Night, night.